You were recently super open about getting some stuff done.
Oh, yeah. I've had some stuff done.
Which started like a trend. I don't know if you noticed, but like
I noticed.
you noticed the trend?
Yeah.
Which is so awesome. And people loved you for it. And now everyone's like, okay, tagging this person, tagging this doctor. Like,
Yeah.
did you know what you were doing when you decided to confirm that?
You know what? I think that if you really think about it, all the stuff I've done over the years, I've always filmed for our show.
That is true.
I filmed a facelift 15 years ago.
And you gifted one to a friend, right?
Yes, I did. And
Earlobe?
Yes. And I've done everything from a hip replacement surgery that was brutal. I filmed that. And most of the time, every time, my thought is I had a hysterectomy last year. And we filmed that. And I think because we have such an amazing group of fans and people that watch the show and people out there that write to us constantly and are really, some people are super emotionally invested in one of us or all of us or some of us, or they're the biggest haters in the world and they can't help but watch, right? I think that it really is somehow my way of showing people and trying to inspire others not to be afraid of, surgeries that you need that are necessary or even something you want to do because you want to feel better about yourself. And don't be afraid of it. And fear is not your friend. So,
Fear
this
is not your friend.
Yeah.
Get it tattooed on you, people.
That's right.
I love that.
So, it's somebody.
Was it a decision that you were thinking about, or was it obvious to you that like people are wondering and I'm going to say it?
It was a definite intentional decision to film and to talk about what I was doing because we've shown everybody.
Wait, did you film this past one?
No.
Okay.
So I knew that Dr. Stephen Levine
You're welcome, Dr. Stephen Levine. Are you his manager? I mean, he can retire.
He's an amazing person, human.
Can he
and
stay
he's
in
an amazing
business
man.
for 30 more years?
Well, he's about 40-something years old. So, sorry, Stephen, if I told your age, but he's a very talented young man. So I really wanted to give him his flowers because I've never been in a situation where I felt so comfortable and safe and secure and just loved by his team. And they were so amazing. I mean, it makes me emotional. First of all, Kylie was there. Anytime I've ever had something done, my whole family is usually there. Really? And this particular case, it was in New York. So Kylie goes, okay, I'll go. And he then took his skill because he's so talented.
Yeah.
And he did his thing. But what happened was shortly afterwards, when it really started exploding, other people were sort of taking credit for his work.
Oh, I got you.
And I thought about it, and I called Christy, our publicist, and I said, hey, how do you feel? And I asked my kids, of course. They go, Mom, go for it. The guy's amazing. So I called him, and I said, listen, I really want you to have the credit for what you did. I know you don't care and you're not on social media and you're not out there. You're the busiest surgeon or, professional I've ever met, and you don't need the attention. He didn't want the attention.
Oh.
And which I loved.
Which is hot.
And I said, but do I have your permission to say who you are? And he goes, listen, I'll tell you what, as long as we can come up with a password so that if somebody calls and says, I'm Kris Jenner's best friend, and can I have a consultation? They have to say the secret password. And so if I told you how many times his office has called and said, Julie, Monopoly's on the phone, and she says she's your best friend, and I'm like, I've never heard of her. So definitely people have tried to get in, and there's
a word.
There's
a word that like the receptionist will be like,
What's the secret password? Oh, yeah. Yeah. So if you know me, you know what the password is.
Okay, well, Kris, remember when I reach out in 30?
That's right.
You tell me the password.
I'm going to tell it to you.
Amazing.
Yeah. Exclusive, folks.
Exclusive. I love it.